Her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. That's what the sage says about the wild thing of Proverbs 7. Now at the mall, now at the club, now at the movie theater, now at the party, now at the game is how the sage may have described her behavior today. My name is Mary Kassian. Welcome to the Girls Gone Wise video blog. The point that the sage was trying to convey is that the wild thing spent her time frequenting places where people gathered. She was constantly out and about. She wanted to be where the action was. She wanted to be amused and entertained, to have fun, to feed her appetite for attention and admiration. The problem wasn't so much that this woman went out, but that she went out at the expense of what she should have been doing. Her house was probably messy, her laundry undone, her mail unopened, her bills unpaid. She probably hadn't studied for her exam or gone shopping to fill her pantry, and supper hadn't been planned or made. And what's more, she probably couldn't even remember the last time she read or studied her Bible or picked up a good instructive Christian book. When she was at home, her overriding purpose was to get herself ready to go out again. Now, the habits of a girl gone wise are very different from the wild thing. Both are busy, but they're busy with different things. The wild thing is busy indulging herself. She's constantly out and about looking for a good time, and she neglects things on the home front. The girl gone wise attends to her home life. Her habits are self-disciplined, self-sacrificing, and directed by the needs of her household. Her feet stay at home. Our home is our private sanctum. It's the place, physically and spiritually, where the most important stuff in life happens. Home is crucial. If a woman's surroundings are neglected, out of order, cluttered, chaotic, chances are that her inner private life shares the same fate. The Bible teaches that God created woman with a uniquely feminine bent for the home. Working at home, creating a home is on its top 10 list of important things that older women need to teach the younger ones how to do. The Bible praises the woman who looks well to the affairs of her household. Now, the affairs of the household involve the cleanliness and orderliness of its physical environment, but more importantly, they involve the cleanliness and orderliness of its relational and spiritual environment. Keeping our antennas up to the physical, emotional, relational, and spiritual well-being of everyone in our household, and making sure that everything is going well and everyone is connected and doing well is a special bent and responsibility of women. That doesn't mean that woman does everything in the home. Everybody else does things as well in terms of looking after and caring for it. But it just means that she oversees who does what and creates a place that she's the one who makes sure that the home is the place that's welcoming and nurturing and life-giving. Remember the close connection between heart and feet that we talked about in the first point of contrast? Having feet that stay at home boils down to having our hearts centered in our homes. The wise woman of Proverbs 31 obviously went out of the home. She went to the marketplace on a regular basis. She managed her own small business. She supplied linen goods to the merchants. She was also involved in kingdom business, ministering to the poor and the needy. But even though she physically went out of the house to do these things, she still maintained a homeward focus. She looked well to the affairs of her household. That's what Scripture tells us. Now, the world tempts us to think that all the important, exciting stuff happens out there. But the Bible teaches that the most crucial matters of life happen from the inside out. The Lord wants women to have a heart for the home, to cherish and cultivate those things that He deems to be the most important. Are your feet at home? Are you putting first things first? Are you attending to your private, inner, unseen life and to your home environment? Do your habits demonstrate that your priorities are in the right order? I find that I need to constantly reevaluate and make adjustments because now, more than ever, the world pulls women's hearts away from the home. Single women, you need to cultivate a love for the home and home-based priorities just as much as married women do. Take some time this week to evaluate your priorities and routines. If the sage were to observe your life, would he peg you as a wild thing who's always out and about, whose feet do not stay at home? Are there any adjustments that you need to make? Take some time to share what you're learning with some girlfriends, and on the blog, on the forum, on Facebook or Twitter. Learning to be wise in a world that's gone wild isn't easy. The ideas in this book are very countercultural, and you may bristle at them and may even find them abrasive. Well, you know what? That's okay. Learning and growing in your understanding of biblical womanhood will be a journey for you, as it was for me. I'm so glad that you're taking the time to ponder the way of wisdom. If you haven't already, I encourage you to sign up for the Media Reduction Challenge so that you can lessen the distractions and the noise and really focus on what God has to teach you about being a wise woman. Thanks so much for joining me for this video book blog, and I'll see you next time as we talk more about how to be girls gone wise in a world gone wild.